Ladies, I'm about to say what we're all thinking but too scared to admit. Welcome to Five Voices, Five Mics, the podcast, where five dynamic women from Houston bring you real talk on everything adulthood. No filters, just honest conversations about the real, the raw, and the relatable. We cover everything from life's surprises to the joys and challenges we all face. Whether you're married, single, have kids, or not, join us for a fun, fearless journey through it all. Ladies, I'm about to say what we're all thinking but too scared to admit. Welcome to Five Voices, Five Mics, the podcast, where five dynamic women from Houston bring you real talk on everything adulthood. No filters, just honest conversations about the real, the raw, and the relatable. We cover everything from life's surprises to the joys and challenges we all face. Whether you're married, single, have kids, or not, join us for a fun, fearless journey through it all.
Hi, welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in today to Five Voices, Five Mics. Today we have something interesting to talk about. We're going to talk about relationships, married people, divorce, single, just a lot of things. So we really appreciate y'all tuning in to us this Friday. Hopefully y'all having a fantabulous morning because we are. And this your girl, DJ Shay. And next to me is my girl, Nasty Girl. We have the lovely, beautiful, scrumptious Seven. We have the fantabulous Taj with the beautiful colors and bribing. And we have not only the one and only Miss Leah. Yay! So now
you're not going to participate in the
I said, woo, 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 woo. So now we're going to talk about relationships. So first, we have a couple of married people on our panel and our platform of our podcast right now. And I'm going to go to Leah. I think Leah, how long have you been married, Leah?
I've been married for 28 years.
Okay. So we're going to get like a little knowledge from Leah on this marriage stuff. And my girl, Taj, how long you been married?
27.
27. So, all right, we got some black queens in here that's been married for a while because they say marriages don't work, but I don't know why they say that.
I don't know.
And your girl, DJ. And DJ Shay, I've been married for 26 years. So yeah, so and then we got our single babies, Miss Nasty Girl and Seven. they living it up, turning it up. But you know, they might be committed, so I don't want to say single, but they can shed some stuff on about that for us. And then nobody divorced, so I don't know. Y'all might want to listen to us about the divorce, but then I don't know if I can really give y'all no information about that because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe some of our listeners that might be divorced, maybe they can tune in to us and, you know, tell us how they feel about being divorced. Maybe they might say what happened. I don't know, y'all. But so
I've seen enough of them. I probably could give y'all some advice.
Well, I heard some stories, you know, why it happened, but yeah, I might could share a few too. So anyway, so we're gonna go with Leah. Leah, how is it being married? And what are some of your obstacles and what advice can you give people with having a longevity marriage?
Well, longevity. Okay. So I
big words today.
Love it. Well, I'm going to start off by saying I had amazing role models. My parents have been married for over 50 years. Okay. And growing up, I never seen my parents argue. I never seen my parents fight. We had a normal house. I don't know if it's normal now, but we just had a regular family. My mom worked, my dad worked. They just made the house camaraderie. You know,
camaraderie.
Yeah, there you go. So I had that role model. So I think that you seeing your parents married, it helps. Mm-hmm. My husband comes from a household of love also. His mama and daddy was together this whole entire time. So he came from that also. So with the two people having that background of solid marriages, I think that helps. So in our marriage, we didn't argue in front of my daughter. Maybe when she got older, I don't know. I don't even remember. But we didn't have those little arguments in front of our daughter. So I think you keeping some stuff private and then allowing some stuff to get out is good. I do say that I think we learned from our parents how to raise. See, today is not like that. If your children see something, they don't. Back then, we took what our parents did. They didn't tell us much, but they showed us. Mm-hmm. They showed us how to love. They didn't tell us how to love. They showed it. So I attribute my family, which is a huge family, and a lot of them have been married for years and years. I don't have a lot of divorce in my family. So my aunties and uncles, they still together on both sides. So it kind of, played a big role in my life. Now, as far as me and my husband, I mean, every couple has problems. Mm-hmm. So what do? If I leave this problem, I don't know what the other problem is going to be. Right. So do you work those things out? Because every relationship is going to have problems. There is no fantasy relationship. So I'm going to start it there. That's what I've taken out of relationship. There's no fantasy relationship. Everybody is imperfect and everybody's humans. So you're going to have problems. So I'm going to turn it back over to you. That's the beginning of what I think about the relationships.
Okay. Well, I've been married for 26, so mine different because I'm a little firecracker. So my Kelly, he be getting hands. And then, also like I'm very stubborn. And now my son, I wasn't all that good in school, so I wanted him to be the best in school. So I did a lot of hollering, like, if you ain't get that work right, I'm like, look, it's 2 + 2. What you ain't understanding? Like, come outside. And he like, stop hollering at me, mama. I'm like, but you got to get it. You got to get it. I need for you to do this. I need for you to do that. And I don't know, because in my household, I kind of seen everything. Like when it came to my mom and daddy, they was married for a long time. But my mama, she a true queen. She hung in there. And yeah, I'm going to just leave it like that. Because I'm going to say she did a very good job. But yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyway, marriage is hard to me. People say, what are the top reasons why marriages fall off? They say finance and they say communication. No, we have communication. The thing is who listening.
That is true.
That's the thing with my marriage, because Kelly want to be right and I want to be right all the time, baby. Like, so we bumping heads, like, because I feel like I'm right. He feel like he right. He is the man. He's supposed to lead and everything. But still, I still think sometimes I think I got a one up on him, but I don't know how that's supposed to go. So that is that. Finance could be a little thing too, but I feel like with finance, when I first met my husband, I told him, hey, I'm a hairstylist. This is kind of what I'm making. And then he was like, okay. So I feel like when you first start dating, I think you should put everything on the table.
Absolutely.
So then that way, that person could be like, nah, I can't make, baby. You ain't making enough. We ain't going to make it. I can see 5 years down the line, you going to be struggling, talking about ain't no clients came and stuff like that. But he ain't do me like that. He kind of took me on in. So he's a hard worker, and I really appreciate him with all my heart. He don't tell me no for anything. Everything is yes. I could be just something else. I'm telling y'all, I'm something else. I always tell people this too. Like if something's ever happened, don't be like mad at my husband, because that man did his thing. I feel like anybody can put up with me, DJ Shay. Baby, props. I'm telling y'all, I'm something else. I know I'm something else. See, when you can admit that you something else, then yeah, I'm something else. I'm a little head full of firecracker red girl. So he called me. I got a couple of little nicknames. But marriage is what it is. And I'm going to let some of these other ladies talk, because this is going to be a good, interesting topic, and we probably gonna be talking about this for a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna go to Taj because we on the marriage stuff right now. So Taj, go ahead and do your little marriage conversation to the world.
So, hello, everyone. Hello, world. So, I have been married officially for 27 years. Well, it will be officially 27 years in a couple of weeks. But my husband and I have been together for 31 years. So, we met as teenagers. And I can honestly say, when you meet that young, you grow up, you love this person. Sometimes you grow up and you grow apart, not necessarily in a physical way, but mentally, emotionally, and then you have to find your way back to each other. And if it's meant to be, God will help you to find your way back. And so honestly, that's what happened to us. But we eventually found our way back to one another, and our marriage is stronger than ever now, because we had to learn who we were as individuals in order to be able to give that, I won't say 100%, 1,000+% love back to each other. Because if you don't love yourself first and foremost, there's no way that you can allow yourself to give love to someone else and be able to love them unconditionally. And marriage it's work. It's a job. It's work each and every day. Sometimes it may be 50-50. Sometimes it may be 60-40. 70-30, 80-20, sometimes 100% may be all on one person and 0 on the other. It just depends on what situation you're going through. And if your marriage is quote, quote, peachy cream, it's not right, because no marriage is peachy cream every single day. So you have to work through that. And I learned from my parents, because my parents have been married for 52 years. I grew up in a household with 2 parents. They're still together today. And my parents had that old school love. You, as a child, you better go in that back room. They close the hall door and don't come out until I say it's time to come out. If we were cutting up or anything like that, trust me, we got whoopings. I got in trouble a lot because I was bad. Like DJ Shay said, I talked a lot, but I told my mama the other day, hey, it's paying off for me now. My mama was always at the school with me. My husband and I grew up in 2 totally different backgrounds. I grew up in a very, I would say, close-knit family environment. My husband did not grow up like that. So therefore, it took some time for us to gel together. And sometimes relationships are like that. You may not know it up front, but if you're willing to work through all of those trials and tribulations and changes and challenges and going through the river, up the mountain and through the valley and all of that stuff, you have to determine what it is that you want as a woman, as a man. Do not let family, other people, friends, your associates, do not let other people determine your ultimate outcome. You just have to decide that for yourself.
Okay, thank you, Miss Taj. And now we're going to go to the Miss Lovely 7 and tell us a little bit about your viewpoint on either, being in the situation that you're in currently, or either whatever one you want to talk about.
Okay. So when I found out about our topic, I just kind of started brainstorming and thinking, because I'm not married, I haven't been married, but I would love to be married, right? And so I do think that, like, when you talk, like, I know Taj's parents been together for a long time. I didn't know your circumstances or whatnot, but I do know that environment, I really feel like environment plays a lot in how you structure and how you attack and encounter relationships in general. So for me, I didn't have that kind of, that setting before me. And I wasn't taught how to date or anything like that. And so for me, it's been by learning based off the men that I've entertained, and just learning from just life experience, and then determining what I feel like is best for me. Moving forward, when I do find a husband, I haven't found one yet, but if I do, I just know that it needs to be someone who has the qualities of, structure, and understands what value family, and just understands what it means to um, just be an upstanding man, and just being, when it comes to just marriage in general. So, my brain went somewhere else, but yeah, I just so when I think of my kids, I was thinking about my kids because I want my kids. I wanted to be very intentional. I wasn't taught how to date, in our culture, it's like it's frowned. It's frowned. Don't date. Don't mess with men. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. So I want to show my girls how to date. How to entertain a man. What kind of man are you entertaining? Does he come from a 2-family household? Because I think that's important. Having a mother and a father around. Like she said, like it took time for them to work through some of the problems or some of the things that her husband may have been battling because he didn't have that structure before him, but then he learned, and as time went, he started to understand what his wife and what the woman he had offered, and he just changed, and that came from just experience, and then just working through whatever trauma. So for me, I've entertained a lot of men who may not have been conducive. That's why I'm not married, because I'm just not gonna marry any damn thing. But I have put myself in situations that may not been idea for me. And so now moving forward, I just want to be intentional, and I want my kids to be intentional. So I'm teaching them like, yeah, what kind of man, does he come? What is his mama teaching them? What is his father teaching them? What do they talk about? What is he talking about? Because those things are important. And for me, I had to learn from trial and error to realize that, hey, maybe he might not have been, but moving forward, when I do get a husband, I want him to possess those values that makes a happy and fruitful home, So yeah, that's kind of my take on it. And
Okay,
That was beautiful.
that was good. That was good. I'm gonna let you talk next, girl. But just to piggyback on my husband, his mama had him when he was 14, so he was raised by his grandmother, and he just was like an entrepreneur. They said since the age of 7, like he was literally paying his grandmother bills at 7 years old. But he came from a one bedroom apartment with 14 people in it. So yeah. So when I say the man that he ended up being is because I have to give credit to the Shape Center in Third Ward. That helped him out a lot. It teaches the Shape Center in Third Ward taught him how to be the person he is, and then he was smart, so he ended up getting in the Big Brothers program. And I don't know if they still have that available in Houston, but he ended up having a big brother that's still in his life today. So I think even if you don't come from that type of background, and if you're searching for somebody, I think everything is character, integrity, and you have to really open up to that person who you seeking out to be with, to see if it do fit within you and with your perimeter of guidance of. Girl, go Shay, go to the next girl. Hey,
What you want me to talk about? What you want me to say?
Look, because I got something else to say, but I'm gonna wait till you go next,
So-
and then
so-
come on back
So
around me.
I grew up in a 2-parent household. Shay say I was the rich kid. I don't believe that at all. I just saved my little allowance I got during the week, even though I was spoiled. I'm a daddy's girl and a mama's girl. So daddy's girl first. And mama would say that. But I grew up, they was together 51 years. They would still be together today, but daddy passed in July. So, just growing up in a 2-parent household, I could say my parents allowed me to do and be me every day of my life. That's why I was crazy in school, just like I was crazy in school. I went home that crazy too. People say, you talk to your parents? I absolutely did talk to my parents like that. The way I talk to y'all, it's how I talk to my parents, because they allowed me to be that person I wanted to be out my life. And I do believe we are products of our environment to a certain extent, because sometimes we're in a good environment and we want to stay there. And then sometimes we're in a bad environment and want to get out of that. So we change. So with that being said, as far as me being single, I probably, you know, little girl, I had the dream. I wanted to be married. I wanted to have 10 kids. I wanted 10 kids, absolutely. And I know people don't believe that, but I wanted 10 kids. Now I believe the Lord knows what He's doing, and didn't give me any kids. I got them through nieces and nephews. I got all of them through nieces and nephews, and they trust and believe. They believe they my babies, and I call them my babies. But just being in a single world nowadays is crazy because people want you to take care of them. That's what it is. 99% of them want you to take care of them, especially if they feel like you got something. You know what I'm saying? And you got nothing for them.
So is it really hard being single? Because I hear a lot of young people saying they come to me, where I can't find nobody. I'm like, well, what is? So I started looking at this show called Pop the Balloon. I was so hilarious. I was so curious. So it's two of them I follow. One of them is real. Arlette, I think Arlette is her name. Hers is very sophisticated, right? So then I follow another one that's from this one guy, and I've been looking at his every episode. So to me, it's like the real life deal because he's doing everything on his, and everybody just doing their thing. I think it's Indianapolis. I look at his, and he's traveling right now. He's doing segments where he's traveling to different states, so you get a chance to see all kind of people. And then like these people, and they say, "Well, I'm dating, but I don't want to talk to you because I don't like your shoes."
I have seen that.
And
I
I've been
was
told-
rolling when I saw that. They were like, you have on capris, that episode that you sent me.
Yeah,
the girl
I'm like,
said, well, I don't like how you dress. Okay, well, maybe he can wear something different. What if he doesn't like what you have on? I mean, it's nothing but a change of clothes. Don't judge the entire person just by what they have on.
And you got to understand, some of us, like for most of the years I've worked, I've been a manager, so I had to dress up for work, dress a certain way. And then when I'm out of work, I just want to put on what I got on right now, just some leisure clothes. I don't want to dress up. Now, if we dating and you want me to change something to make you look better,
Make you look better.
then,
I know that's
like y'all say, communication is key, right? Communication is key.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna dress down if I have to. Now, if we going somewhere specific and I need to put a couple of clothes on, I put some nice drawers on.
Without the holes.
I try to throw them away as soon as they get home.
Brand new pair. Look, 10 to 10, y'all.
Yeah.
Soon as you put them on.
I've been trimming down, so I've been having to buy new drawers.
Good.
Can
they be panties?
We'll get you some as you go down.
What?
Them ethicals.
I ain't ordered none of them yet. I've been
They did good on the PSDs.
on the PSD.
Yeah, they like, I got it.
My dingling gonna fit in there.
Oh, Lord.
I'm playing.
You already said it.
I'm not one of them, y'all. I'm not one of them. I promise I'm not one of them.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny.
I know Charge was talking to me the other day, and she was saying she talking about, oh, these people don't date right. So I'm reading her comment, and I'm like, well, your friend over here kind of the people, because she was talking about them shoes that people go outside with the little fuffly things on them. I'm gonna just put my shoe up here for y'all, so y'all can see that I'm that girl she was talking about. Baby, I was going to a whole restaurant.
When she walked in, I knew she was gonna say something.
I would go to a whole restaurant, baby. I be cute, but baby, I got my flip flops on. I am not wearing no heels. Baby, standing up on your feet for 31 years doing hair, I don't wear heels.
But see, that's different. You have an actual reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to you young girls that are in your 20s, that you don't have that 20 plus years excuse to give a man as to why you cannot dress up and actually get a date. Because some of you girls, I hear you want a man, you say what you're looking for in a man. Well, what about what that man is looking for in a woman?
Right.
Us women are constantly talking about, oh, I want to be an independent woman, but then you want a man to take care of you. Well, you can't be both. You can't be independent, but then want a man to take care of you. So my mother taught me to be independently dependent. I'm independent. I have my own personality. I am who I am, but also I still depend on my husband to take care of me. And he does a very good job of that. I can get anything I want. Okay. But at the same time, you also, as a woman being married for a long time, there's such a thing called being submissive. Being submissive doesn't mean you have to be a doormat.
Right.
At all. You do not have to be a doormat. That's not what that word means. Being submissive basically means you're being submissive to the word of God. You're being submissive to your vows in your marriage. You're being submissive to your household. That's what submissive means.
And
So,
you
ladies,
forgot one touch. You being submissive in the bedroom.
oh yeah, baby, you gotta be submissive in the bedroom.
Hey.
You gotta know how to be submissive.
Why do you
in the
have to be
bedroom.
submissive in the bedroom?
Well, first of all, you got to
Because
keep it fresh.
You want to keep it fresh. You
Yeah,
can't
you
have
gotta
the
keep it
same old
fresh.
thing
You gotta
all
come
the
up with
time.
new tricks every time.
I got a trick for 365.
That's what
I got a trick. I know a trick.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be
Okay,
just,
so look,
boring.
being submissive in the bedroom. Okay, y'all, for all of y'all little kinky
Need
girls
it
out
every
there.
time he wanted
for
you,
y'all-
gotta get it. Or
So
with that
for
man?
all of you little boring girls out there that feel like, okay, I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you have
look,
to. You have
What?
to.
In marriage,
so look,
Yeah.
there
married,
is.
whatever if your man say drop them drawers.
Every time.
Yeah, unless
Unless Mary is here, do not dip in muddy waters. Okay, that's nasty.
So it doesn't matter.
If
Okay, I got
they
a
can walk
question.
through mud,
Okay, but I
got
got a
no.
question.
Seven
No,
on top. Seven ain't been
that's
talking that much.
nasty.
We got to hear
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Don't put me on the spot, y'all.
I gotta feel natural. No, for real. So even if y'all not on one accord, things ain't, great in the house,
Mhm.
and he still want rocks off.
yes.
Mhm.
You still gotta get them
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Despite-
Because that
But I
has
thought
to
it go,
heal
but
your whatever art. What
No,
if
I ain't healed. I ain't healed. Wait a minute.
Wait, girl.
No.
Wait a minute.
Girl.
I want to speak on. I want to speak on
Okay,
this.
let's let Liz speak. Let's see what Liz has to say.
Come on, show your shoulder.
First of all, listen, Seven.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. Come on, get it out.
So when you're married,
Mhm.
that's the best sex ever.
Makeup sex ain't
Makeup
nothing
sex is
like
the
makeup
best.
sex.
Yeah.
What about
But even if you ain't married, it's still because
If-
you say you don't want to go to sleep in a provoked state. So one hour
Yes.
listener said communication.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
first, we need to talk about why are you mad?
Yes.
You know, and
Yes,
then you
let's
figure
clear
out.
the air.
Yes.
Let's clear the
My
air.
husband know all he gotta do is if I'm mad, he just say, "You hungry?" I'm like, "Yeah." And baby, I forget all about the argument. He done took me out to eat.
You done forgot all about the whole argument.
that part?
Yes,
Food
yes.
is that's your
Yeah, that's
comfort
mine.
right
So if you say you hungry, I'm like, yeah. And then you like, what you want to eat? I'm like, I want to eat. And then I'm like, what you want to cook? And you're like, I'm cook. Girl, we just gonna chewed each other out
Yes.
5 seconds ago.
Yes.
Girl, I forgot. But let him
That
tell
is
you,
funny.
he forget. But then he try to want something too, so he gonna wait. And then he'll wake up the next morning. "Man, you remember what you said to me? No, because I thought it was something.
So look, y'all.
Remember you
So
said
so I can piggyback off of that for real. So like what
Yeah.
used to irritate me so much, and when you get married so young, there's certain things that you don't know
You don't know.
how to just shut up about with a man. Cause see, I'm a Taurus, my man is a Pisces, and we bump heads like real bad for a long time because we're both powerhouses. And we both had to have that last word. And, I'm a firecracker too. Just like, Shay said, I am definitely a firecracker. But I had to learn over time, okay, you know what? it's not that critical for me to have the last word. Go ahead. You can say what you want to say. Okay. But we still gonna go to bed together.
That's right.
I'm still gonna cook your food.
That's
and for
right.
a long time, this was so funny. My husband did not want to eat. If we argued, he was like, I'm not eating what you cooking. I know you are extremely pissed. Don't worry about it. I just fixed myself a sandwich. And I would just be like, okay, you can go ahead and eat that sandwich, but you still go be hungry. Don't worry about it, baby. That's all right. This hot food will be here for you tonight, tomorrow, whenever you get ready to eat this food, because I'm still gonna feed you. I'm gonna be pissed,
Yeah.
but I'm still gonna feed you. I'm not gonna let you go hungry. I'm not gonna do that. So, young ladies out there, learn how to actually take care of your man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's not talk either.
That's not talk. It's not.
It's
Especially depends on the household you came out of.
mhm.
But I can understand when my mom, she cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No matter what was going on in her house, she cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is something she did. She worked 3 to 11. She made sure we had food, no matter what her and daddy was going through. And I know what my household was like. So
I don't think
Yeah.
culturally we taught to be wives. We taught to
We're
be
not.
independent women.
Yes.
really,
Culturally, yeah, baby, not us.
I think culturally, when it's pretty much a single mom's type of perspective, a lot of it is taught to be strong Black women
Mhm.
because they had to be strong Black women by themselves raising
Mhm.
their kids. So when you have that environment, that's what you see. Okay, I don't need no man. My mama didn't have no man. I don't need no, but my mama had a man all my life. I done seen them fuss and argue and stuff, and they slam the door and go, y'all go watch TV in the front room.
Mhm.
I'm glad y'all parents are going to tell me. I was like that. Daddy, why you doing I was something else.
You was
Man,
in the argument.
I was something else. Like, I'm telling you. I mean, maybe when I was little, but I still was in that hallway talking about. You know, that's why me and my daddy was so close. I think because I feel like I was the only one that could calm him down because I was that kid that was like, we gonna do,
We're not doing
we got
this.
to fix this. And as I got older, I was like, if you want to say I was the boy, I was like, Dad, you gotta go. You gotta go. And I never forget, I put my dad out that house, and he came back. He said, "As long as you ever live, don't you ever?" I said, "Well, what's up?" Like I would not back down from my daddy, like, and so from no dude, really, to be honest with you. But yeah, so yeah.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
So I was listening to Pierre Paul. What's his name?
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about
So
it. Paul Pierce.
wait a minute, y'all.
Hold on 1 second.
So wait a minute,
What did he
y'all.
say?
So I gotta tell
wait a
y'all
minute.
this.
Yeah, tell him, cause I'm.
Look.
So this happened to me. I was in high school, and my father rarely spanked me unless I had to piss him off so bad for him to really get to me. My mama, she had to run after me. She had to run to catch this whooping, okay? I made her work for this whooping. I was jumping over fireplace, sofa. I was out the house, baby, running down the street. She said, "You're going to have to bring your yellow, you know what, back in this house. Eventually, I'm going to get you." She would wake me up out of my sleep a few times. But, I mean, it taught me a lot of value. It taught me, just how to be respectful of my parents. And sometimes, as adults, and I see this a lot with kids today, or even young adults today, the way they talk to their parents. I would never, ever. I wish I
Never.
would disrespect my mom and my daddy. My mama
Your
would
teeth would be
still
gone.
till this day, baby. I would be in the ground, okay? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I would be in, y'all be coming to my funeral
You're right.
real soon.
You are
Because
right.
my parents just don't play like that. But I remember one time I put this sign on my bedroom door. And
Please don't say you
I
put the
said,
sign
do
stay out
not
of my
I
room.
put
disturb.
that sign on my door. It said, "Please knock before entering." When I got home from school that afternoon, my whole door with the sign was in the garage. Okay? And my daddy cussed me out so bad that day. I ain't never heard my father talk to me like that. And I was just like, It was like a deer in headlights thing. Okay, I
Them parents didn't play back then.
Baby.
No, they did not play.
So this mess about who's this
Not
now?
right.
So we switch the subject now.
So
Go ahead and switch the subject. Let's
Okay, so
We gonna switch.
somebody put in our group that Paul Pierce say he only like to talk to the women or some. What he said?
Oh, the guy that said the only way he know they love him if they cheat.
Yeah.
Oh,
If they cheat.
what kind of shit is that?
He said that's how you
What
find
kind
out
of
if the
war
woman
mess is
love you.
that?
If he cheat
If
on you,
that's
see
that
their
war-
reaction.
Oh yes,
So let's talk about it. Let's dive into that.
We want
Let's
somebody
talk
to go
about
crazy
this.
about
Let's
that-
talk about
that
this.
thing. Huh?
First
Yes.
off, it ain't that good. It probably ain't that good. When he said it probably ain't that good.
Yeah, because if he doing all that and running around that much,
Right,
he
what
can't
kind of
be-
mess is that?
That he can't be putting it down. Because
No.
I'm like,
He ain't fun.
I kind of ain't gonna say
Do he
what I
got
was.
money? Do he got money?
Yeah, he a basketball player.
But that's the whole
what I-
problem.
No, that's
Okay,
all.
so that's
That's
why.
it.
In the subject, in the subject.
We
the
don't even need to
problem.
get off
Yeah.
into that.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
Because I don't know. Maybe they see that's the thing. That's why I always tell women,
He don't got
go
no
get
thing.
your
He couldn't,
education.
girl. You're
go be
right.
what you need to be so you really won't have
Because
to depend on a
what?
man. Because see, if you think about it, our mamas work, right?
Yes.
If you hear every story, I don't care if you're a single parent, whatever, your mama either work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, or 1 job.
Yeah.
So why
Not my
now
mama.
in today's time people don't
She
want
had
to
a- she had
work?
a husband.
Not my
I don't
mama.
know.
Okay,
You was rich.
I was a little brat too, okay, because
Yeah.
you know my mama had me. Then she had issues at a job where the woman tried to tell her what to do. My mama said, "Screw y'all," and so
got
she
shut.
stayed home because my mother made all of her clothes. My mother made all of my clothes and my sister's clothes growing up. So I mean, we had that advantage. And then when my mother stayed home and took care of me, so I had that one-on-one with my mother for so
your
many
dad,
years.
so your daddy
He
grew
that-
up with his mother and father.
So my father never knew his father. We still don't know who he is. But so I only know my grandmother's side of the family.
Okay.
And so, but that didn't change a whole lot because my father was brought up by his grandfather.
Mhm.
Okay.
So he had a good role
until
model.
he
So that's what-
passed
yeah.
away, and my
So that's
great
why the
grandfather was a
workmanship came in.
pastor.
Okay, so
my
that's why your
great-grandfather was a
daddy
pastor. So that's
ended
why
up being
my
a
father
man.
is so strict.
and that's why he
Yes.
ended up being a man that didn't mind going
Exactly.
working.
Exactly.
Mm.
Or
And then
being
he
a
didn't
man,
have no
period.
problem.
But my
Because he
mama was
probably
definitely taking care of home, baby. You best believe that.
And I believe that, but I'm
Right.
just looking at your dad because I was trying to figure out
My
why
mother
your
very
daddy
well.
was able to let your mom stay at home in those days and
Well,
times.
back in the
father
day, didn't a
always
lot of
had
women
good
stay home,
jobs.
and the man, she took her home.
Not
Not in the
mom.
Baby,
70s.
that's the
And
the
not
baby
my
went
mom.
to work.
Baby,
Baby
not
went
Maybe
to work.
before your time.
Yeah.
No, not my mama. And then my grandmother was a player, so no. No.
Player,
Not your
player,
bloodline.
No.
Not
No.
your bloodline.
The women work. The women,
They
like
work.
the women in my family work like they work. Like, I don't want to go on the men because the women worked. You
But they didn't
understand
have
what I'm saying?
husbands though, or they
They
didn't.
all had
They
husbands.
all had husbands.
But
They
the
all
husband,
had
the
husbands,
husband
but you got
worked
to-
too, didn't they?
You got to know what the husband. No, I don't want to put them out there like that.
Okay.
No.
Mhm.
So the women, they were strong women.
Okay,
Yes.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Let's go change the whole subject. So how do y'all feel about cheating in relationships, and what is considered cheating? Because some people think your husband talking to another lady is cheating in some instances, but other instances
It could lead to cheating.
What about
It could-
flirting?
Depending on what the
I'm
conversation
a
is.
100. Anybody that date me, you gotta know I'm 100% gonna flirt with everybody.
But
No,
you
man,
but
you
you
have to-
play
But I'm
first.
just saying.
You
if
play
I do-
first.
But
Yeah.
huh?
You playing
She
flirting.
flirt with
I
everybody.
flirt with everybody. Doesn't mean it's intention behind it. I've been like that my
But
whole
you
life.
know what you're doing, but,
But
the
the
other person
the
might
person
not
who's
know.
with me need to know.
Yeah.
What?
What's her name? That's Rochelle.
See what I'm saying
That's
though.
what-
But if
that's
you
what
in a
my-
How
relationship,
she say her name though?
you single right
That's
now.
our Maxie.
Maxie. So Maxie said that her grandkids know the look. Maxie, we have a look. My mama have a look too. They call it the Johnson look. My mama. I think I still got the look because people think I'm mean. So I think it trans down generation to generation. Because baby,
We in the
all
chat
got a
on
look.
YouTube. So if
Yes.
you got any questions, we in the chat on
Yeah,
YouTube.
Charlie.
Absolutely.
Charlie said his kids never cussed or disrespect. That because my mama and them only had a few choice words that they used.
My
And it
mama
was like
customer
3.
told us you better not repeat what you hearing coming out of
But
my
I
mouth.
just didn't want to though.
I repeated it
Because my
but it
mama
wasn't
hit me in the
around
mouth.
her.
Yeah, they don't play. Or
Yeah,
did your mama ever do
was-
this to you? And
Oh no,
Twitch
she
Twitch
never
your
pinched
skin and
me.
pinch your
Oh.
No, she didn't pinch her to my ear. I was too bad. You had to come and hit the bell.
I got slapped.
I
in the
got
mouth.
all of that,
I got
especially in
mouth.
church.
I'm glad my mama didn't
Especially
pinch
in
me.
girl, that
Yes.
pinch, oh, it hurts so bad.
I'm glad she didn't pinch me because I was so bad. I'm glad mama thank you for not pinching me because I know my hand reflex. Y'all don't understand I was bad. My mama needed a belt. My mama
She
had
needed to
that
be able
belt
to
and
reach
that
you
switch.
from a distance.
Yes,
I
yes.
believe I got a pretty nice little handful of but as I got older, like teenage, she'll turn around, pop me in the
Oh
mouth.
yeah, my
I got
mama
popped
was
in the
driving down the
Just
street,
talking
baby.
and
mouth.
stuff.
I mean,
So do y'all think?
saying like
Do
that,
you
so
think
that's what I'm saying.
today age that your
Place.
mama, these mamas now don't pop you in the mouth? They'll be too scared to pop you in the mouth.
Yeah,
Because
Back
the
then-
child will call because society has given these kids today the upper hand, unfortunately, and has given these kids today the privilege to say, "Oh, well, if you feel
That's true.
uncomfortable in your household, then you can call CPS." Baby, when I went to school, I don't know about y'all, we got whoopings in the school.
Yes, we
by
did. A
the
pop.
principal with them big old
Paddles.
wooden paddles. We
Paddles
had
with
to
the
do
hose.
bunny
Yes.
yes. We had to do bunny hops, had to stand up with the books on our hands like this if we were being bad.
You had to open your head and get that ruler in the middle of your
Baby.
finger.
And we all okay. And we're all okay
If I
today.
say you
All
call
okay.
CPS on me, I'm gonna
But
whoop
it
your
taught
tail
us
and
respect.
get here.
I got
It's
popped
time
all
to
the way up to
respect.
age 16.
Yeah,
I
I just
did
hear about
too.
that lady who
Don't
whooped her
worry
about
son
it.
for
I did
smoking
too.
weed, and she went to jail. He went and smoked some weed. He did something. The police locked her up because she said, "I'm gonna beat your ass."
Oh well.
Child,
I got popped.
baby, I wish I
Yeah.
would
So,
have
yeah,
talked
go
back
back.
to
Coach
my
them told me
parents.
up
I
with
got
that
told,
pop.
I got beat.
And the teachers was gonna tell me, she not acting right in class, coach, because I was the class clown. So they was like,
I
she
was
not.
too.
They was like, she not acting right. So I go down there and it's like, because my coach never called my name right. I ain't gonna put out. She say Trenda, what you was doing?
I know who it was. I know exactly who it was.
She said that, and then the other was like, we're gonna have to give you a pops. I was like, well, y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. Then.
You was bad. I'd be like,
Oh,
no,
And
don't
then we
call
had-
my
in
mom.
middle school, we had a
I ain't
lady
do that. My
principal.
mama would pop up on me in school.
This how you know I remember the
Sure
names,
did.
and I don't know if they still live, but we had Miss Cunningham and Mr. Cunningham. Miss Cunningham, the boys were scared to get popped by her. They say Mr. Cunningham pop you, but it pops didn't hurt. So I had a choice. I said, well, I'm going with the boys. Come on, Mr. Cunningham. Baby, oh man, I was bad. Thank God my child just Lord, with
We
my
survived, baby. We survived.
Oh,
Survival
Lord, I
of
stayed
the
We
fittest.
did
with
survive.
it. I got in trouble for everything. I just think nobody really liked me. Did y'all like me?
That's how people go to school.
You still here?
These kids don't get no whoopings no more.
They
No,
don't.
they don't. They
They don't get
don't.
nothing.
Because the parents are afraid to spank their kids because they'll pick up the phone and call CPS in a heartbeat. But so like one of my family members, she told us this, I'm not gonna say her name at all. Her middle school daughter told her she was gonna call CPS on her if she put her hands on her. So she said, okay, I got something better for you. She went to the old school punishment, made her get up against the wall and made her do that invisible chair position and hold her hands out. And she made her stand up against the wall like that until she told her to stop. Baby, she was boo-hooing. I think it hurt her feelings more than anything. Because even if you take the electronics away from kids today, that don't mean nothing. You punish them, but then you send them in a room with all of their toys and their gadgets. What kind of punishment is that?
Right.
We
Let's
had
see.
one TV in our house, and
Oh,
we
yeah,
all
we
had
did. We
to
did
share.
too.
Yes.
Oh, I had a TV.
We
then.
with
I
a
guess I
remote.
was. We had a TV in every room.
Nah,
We had
we-
cable.
We
We
with a
did
remote
not.
control.
Yeah,
We had to
we
get up
did
and
not.
go and turn that dial on that TV. You know what I'm saying?
I was privileged.
I just had a little radio.
No.
We had one TV in the living room, but my daddy had those stole the cable from everybody else in the living room. Baby, my life
Not stealing the cable,
baby,
baby.
we had YB, don't touch that YB girl, because my nigga had big hair. Don't touch that YB girl, because it's going to mix up the cable. I got it from the so no, that's right. You don't know I don't hooked up to his line. And then he had the ball paper on there. Now y'all sit right there and be still. So we looked at Planet of the Apes. I just remember 3 movies. I don't know nothing else coming on that TV but Planet of the Apes, Karate, Bruce Lee, and I remember Soul Train. People like, did you look at TV? No. So they like, what's your hobby now? TV. Yeah. So yeah.
I can't stand watching TV now.
Oh, I love TV because
It's
I didn't
nothing.
really.
It depends on
It's nothing on there that excites me anymore.
Really?
You know, back in the day, like those. Oh my God, Martin. Oh Lord,
Oh,
we would
so
all,
now, Martin,
sit in the
Man from
living
the
room
Fifth
and
Floor.
watch Martin. I
Man
would
from the
love
fifth
that.
floor,
Yeah.
Man from the fifth
I
floor.
love that.
You know what?
But I do not like watching TV now.
Oh my
I
God.
was really
stand
trying to
it.
go outside and play.
Nasty
that's
girl,
really-
we went all over your. We changed subjects real
We
real
should,
fast.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
still,
Vanessa.
we went on the cheating and we never did
Yeah,
address
yeah,
it.
Oh,
yeah.
right. No, she said no.
How
When we
we-
got ready to talk about that basketball player, and she said when we said who it was, she said, "Okay, never mind."
Oh,
No, but I said,
Not about him, but what
But
about how
look,
y'all feel about cheating?
how
Yeah,
y'all felt
we-
about cheating and,
Yeah.
and
Okay, so this is the
And
next
what's-
what is
segment.
yeah,
And
like
what's
what?
the
We got
ground?
15 minutes, y'all.
Okay,
So I
And she
want
said she flirt with everybody. Can your man flirt
Well-
in school?
Can flirt?
Yeah.
Oh, but baby, you want to tell him about ST?
That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog.
Baby,
Don't let me and him be together.
they do that thing. Man, I'm different. Okay, so
it's cool.
man, I'm not a
Yeah.
jealous person. But I think if you have high self-esteem and stuff, I already think I'm pretty, so I don't care.
Right.
Look, people like, baby, you seen her? I've seen her before. I'm like, I seen her before. You seen her?
That part.
And like, I
Right.
don't care about that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like,
And it
that's
is
scary
about
to
who
me.
you
Right.
It's
It does.
Like, you know,
His eyes ain't broken. I don't expect him to be.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, if you lie to me and tell me that another woman is not pretty,
And
I know you lying. I know you lying. Because I see her just like you see her. You gonna sit there and tell me to my face, and no, I don't see her. What you got television? Don't lie to me. I know you lying. Come on.
Nah,
My
nah,
husband is
that
funny.
part.
He'll
Your
call me.
husband
He'll call me. He be like, baby. I'm like, what? He be like, baby. I'm like, what? What's wrong? Man, this lady.
Fine thing.
Like a stallion, baby.
I'm like, well, what you did? He said, oh, she seemed like she was following me down the aisle. I said, did you get away? He said, yeah, I got away. I'm trying to hurry up and get away.
it's the bow leg. He bow leg. You know, we like the bow leg. He bow leg. It's the leg. The bow leg.
look,
I didn't laugh so hard.
let me tell you about my husband.
Oh,
My
my
husband
goodness,
is
that's funny.
quiet.
Yeah.
When I say quiet, he gonna say hi, and that's it.
Yeah.
But guess what? When you leave, he gonna say Tradena had on a pink shirt with a pink shoe.
Stop playing with him.
Yeah.
So you know it's that kind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that they
think
don't
if
say
you met the
nothing.
man- I think if you when you met the man, he was going after you, and I think if you let the man stay who he is,
Yeah.
leave him alone. Y'all communicate, just talk. If it's problems within your relationships, they gonna come tell you, but you have to make it comfortable for them to come tell you. Don't be looking at no other woman because because all you need is me. This one stuff. This one stuff.
This one stuff.
So he can go get some cool. He can go get some other cool.
No.
He
We ain't
run.
taking it
He
there.
gonna run.
Oh, okay.
He
But
gonna
I'm
run.
saying,
He gonna
the
run.
right direction.
We
That's what I
talk about
asked.
looking.
No, but why?
I ain't asked you.
No, but why would it? Okay, I tell you
I'm not.
what.
I'm just
If he
asking.
decide- no.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
he decided, we communicate very, very well. If he decided to move around, he'll come let me know, and then we're gonna go our separate ways.
That part.
Because he don't wanna. He say that would be on him, his conscience.
Right.
That he did that, then
Right.
he messed up. So
Right.
he don't want to keep going
Right.
in that
Back and forth.
And I know he go if a lady flirt with him too much, he going to tell him.
He showed it
Real quick.
Real quick. At work, he talking about, baby, this lady keep hugging and putting her boobies on me. I said, well, what you do, baby? He said, I'm so uncomfortable. He said, I don't know how to tell you. So I goes out there to the work, and I'm talking to the lady, but I didn't know I was talking to the lady. It's here keep hugging my husband, putting her boobies on him,
Girl,
and
let
I
me
don't
tell
know
y'all
who she is. And then my neighbor over there, she told me that she was gonna say something because she know how I am, and I'm just going to town.
The whole
So
time.
after we got home from work, she said, "Baby, that was the lady." Baby, I don't had a whole conversation. I was
Well, she
enjoying
know
her.
now. She know now.
But
She know
what I
now.
discovered is that's her personality. She's a loving person.
Yeah.
She's a hugger.
Oh,
So I
okay.
can't take that away from her.
She had the boobies on you, huh?
Yeah, 'cause I was like, before I knew it, she told me, "Nice to meet you."
It's all up in your neck.
Baby, she done took my man, hugged him, moving him up and everything.
All in her mind.
I feel like I'm like that
Girl.
too.
Yes.
Yes, I
Let me tell y'all what happened to my mama one time. So, mind you, my parents are faithful church members. So they went to church one morning. My father sings in the choir and everything, right? So my dad was up in the choir, and my mama told me, she said it was this lady in church that came over to me one day. She sit, across the aisle from him, and this lady came up to my mama, told me, "You see that man right there in the choir? He sure is a handsome man." So my mama said, she was just like, he sure is handsome. My mama playing along, baby. My mama was just quiet as a mouse. She told me, he sure is handsome. My mama said, yeah. He sure is. So after church, my daddy came up and gave my mama a kiss on the lips, and that woman looked like he just sat there and let me make a fool of myself. And my mama said, she looked over at her, talking about,
But see, like me, I like when people talk about the person I'm with.
Uh-huh.
I enjoyed it to hear. Oh, they look good. I would. You would.
Like, you think so?
I
Girl,
enjoyed
yeah,
it.
they sure.
I love that.
Sure
It
is.
is.
It does.
Another thing, we both business people, right?
Mhm.
So if a woman come up and she's a business person, because I had this to happen, we trying to get a record deal.
Baby.
I can't be up in there talking about
My
this.
husband.
He talking about, baby, she like these cookies. And we gonna get cookies. I said, go get the cookies.
Right.
And so, because we was at the Dollar Tree and the chocolate chip cookies at the
Oh, I
Dollar Tree.
love those.
And she was like, "You want some cookies?" He was like, "Yeah, we trying to get a music deal for
Right,
her."
baby, go eat cookies with her.
Baby, eat the cookies. Eat the cookies. Eat the cookies.
Eat the cookies.
Baby.
I mean,
But see, if I was crazy, it would be like,
Why you
why
gonna-
you over here talking to this lady feeding y'all eating cookies together?
Right.
Man, I ain't got time
The
for
cookie
all
be
that.
good
Right.
sometimes.
Yeah, it might be, but I ain't got time for all that. I'm like
Y'all
as a
ready?
woman, do what you do for your
Right.
man when you with him. That's what
Yeah.
I do. What you do. Turn them out, whip them out, suck his toe, whatever.
Force them to be
way
with
he-
you.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
part.
you can't. And I learned
Well,
that from
everybody
an
don't
older
mess
lady.
with feet though. They don't want to
Well,
tell.
I know
Whatever
they don't
you
want to-
like.
I don't want no men to neither. But I'm saying like,
Okay, whatever
Coming
you
to
like.
America, whatever you like.
yeah. But just
Right.
make sure.
I mean, I try anything.
Come on, one
once.
leg and buck like a dog.
But
Yeah, you
That's
just.
what you
I think
like.
you just as a female, I think you should just make sure you cater to your man. It's gonna be some problems. Everything ain't peaches and cream. Don't think DJ Shay telling me. I just told y'all I was crazy 5 minutes ago. So don't think it's over there like hoo hoo hee hee.
Yes.
But the more of I think at the end of the day, as long as you let your person be they self, don't try to change them. Their jealousy stuff, that's not good. What you jealous for? I'm telling you, I think people that's jealous have low self-esteem about themselves. They don't love themselves. They got something they dealing with. Them demons they dealing with. Because I think when you love yourself and you believe in yourself and you know can't nobody take you out but God, you shouldn't be worried about, oh, why he take me back? Lord have mercy. Go cook. Shoot.
Right.
I don't talk
But you
on
know,
the phone nowadays.
Take
some
care of your
people like to
household.
get that text all day long, get talk all day.
Yeah.
Some people like that.
I love it.
You love it?
I like to
We
be
talk
text,
all day long.
and I don't
I-
have to,
yeah.
but I mean,
I
I
be
like it
looking
if
at
I'm
TV.
getting it. Yeah.
I look at my TV.
And then you go home and y'all be together all day too.
No.
Oh.
But I think when you
Okay,
been
that took
married,
me out for a little bit. I wasn't
but
expecting
you
that.
know, when you been married for so long,
That's
but when you be married for so long, your phone conversations are the best conversation. But when you get home,
Nigga,
it's
we
like you
in
sit on the couch, you
Yeah.
it's like,
No, that's strange. Talking home.
On that note, I'm ready for my AI.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We got like 6 minutes left.
All right, good. Y'all, this was an amazing conversation. I love these ladies, but we're going to dive into some AI talk today. So a lot of people haven't gotten into AI, but guess what? AI done got into you. Okay. So if you knew, do all y'all have a Gmail?
Yeah.
Mostly all y'all have a Gmail. So the last few weeks, Google in your Gmail, if you go back and look at the top of your search bar, there's a new star there. Nobody don't know what that star is.
I'm not getting it.
And your Google
just
email.
The little yellow star.
Yeah,
The
keep
little yellow
Yes,
star.
in that search engine, Google has put in Gemini. Gemini is an AI assistant.
Oh,
So if you see it,
I know about Gemini.
But
Yes.
what story?
So on there now, Gemini has access to all your emails, all your attachments, all your information that you send through the email. Gemini can read it.
Do you have to
So
be on a web browser for this, or I can see this on?
no, you can just see it on your Google. So now Gemini
Oh,
is
just on Google, not your Gmail.
in your Gmail.
Yeah,
Google
just on
has
Google.
inputted it on your Gmail.
Oh, yeah, we ain't seeing the star.
Y'all not seeing the star? Well, most people it's the
I know
star.
what,
Let me
I
see
know
if
what
I.
Gemini is because he be in my business.
So you just
Gemini
have
be
to
in
be
your
aware of AI
like
is
he in
being
the business.
inserted into all areas. So you just have to be aware of these. I'll show you on mine.
So they snooping. What they in my business
Yeah,
for?
they're trying to program all of the AI systems. So it's getting you see that little star on mine
Where?
right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I ain't
Yeah.
got no star
Maybe
yet.
I need to
Okay.
update or something.
Yeah, so on the-
they
on
gonna
the
leave me alone.
Right. Why you
So-
all in my emails? And
So
stuff?
you just have to be aware that AI is moving very fast. And some of you, don't know about AI and it's coming into your life and you don't even know it. So you just have to be aware of those things. But everything that you see AI in, you can turn it off. You could go into your settings and you
teach me
can
that
turn
part.
off. And I would definitely teach that at a later time. But I want you guys to know, even though you're not into AI yet or you're just getting into AI is being inputted into almost every system. So those are things that you need to know so that you could be aware. Do you want AI to have access to your information or you don't want AI to have access? But if you don't, then there are measures that you have to take to go into your settings and turn all of those privacy notices on so that you are not feeding the AI machine.
I
So
have a
that's,
question.
yes.
Can AI pay my bills since they know?
Well, it can help you pay your bills. It can help you pay it off with a plan.
Oh, really?
Oh, no,
It
I
can
don't
give
need
you
that.
some
What kind of
suggestions on
plan?
how to make some money. Yes.
I want one of the robots, the robot girl.
Well, the robot is out. Yeah,
What you
she's
want?
out.
I'm gonna give me one.
She's 30,000,
I got it.
but I think it's
What she do?
$4.99 a month.
Everything
She
I
does a
tell her to.
lot. She'll help you clean your house. She'll pick up things.
She busted wide.
I don't know about that yet.
Shut up.
That's what the men want to know. She busted
I
wide.
don't know about, but I think they've been having those kind of things. You don't need AI.
You know,
for that. Those things been out. Yeah, you don't need AI.
They got a whole
She
thing
showed them,
overseas.
girl.
I go say what country, but the one with the most technology. If y'all look at it, they got a whole
Plethora.
no, I won't say plethora, but like a Madam Castle that you can go to.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about that in AI. Okay.
Gemini out. Somebody say they know how to keep them out.
Okay, yes. Well, keep them out of your email. So that is part of cybersecurity. So
The
that's,
robot trash. they
I'm going to be
said.
also sharing those little tidbits so we are on top of our cybersecurity because you want to secure your data, your information. You want to secure your cell phones. So that is part of.
So that means
yeah,
AI listening to our conversation because
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you think
Your
on
phone is
Facebook I can tell you about something random and then all of a sudden it pops up on your feed?
Well, you know what I told you my hobby was earlier, right?
Watching TV.
Okay, it's a movie about it.
What?
They always make movies about everything before it come out.
Well, yeah.
they
People
sure
who like
do.
watch TV.
We've been
on
seeing
TV,
this.
We watch TV, yeah. Like all the new series and stuff. They got, they
AR.
doing all this. Yeah.
All right,
So I'm gonna
So-
keep y'all updated weekly on what's going on, so we can stay on top of the
All
game.
right, so
and
that's
that.
our hour. We're gonna have to do a series of relationships.
Yeah, that was
Because we ain't even got to the good stuff.
we
You
ain't
know,
even got to.
y'all want to be
Have not,
Polynesian.
Who was y'all?
Some of these people want to be Polynesians and stuff.
Polynesian.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Exactly. So we're gonna start with Leah. Everybody say they goodbye. Say they chime in and
Thank y'all for tuning in. We really appreciate the support, and we are here to stay.
This your girl DJ Shay, just reading the comments. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm so glad we was able to see y'all comments this time.
Yes.
To where we could give y'all a little bit feedback. So appreciate you. Yay.
all right, this the nasty girl. I'm gonna find out if that robot busted wide for y'all
No,
for the
thank
next
you.
episode. Deuces.
Have a good weekend, y'all.
Can I have just a couple of seconds?
It's 11 o'clock.
I'll leave
Go
room
ahead,
for
let
you,
her
boo.
talk.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, y'all. I just need a couple of seconds because today is a very, very special day today. Today is my father's birthday. It's also the anniversary when he was released from his life-saving surgery a year ago. And today my mother's getting out of the hospital. So happy birthday to you.
All right. All right, y'all. We out.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Thank you, guys.